I got blood on my face, I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out before they take me out.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm in high demand, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds stretched up like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass, like a grader. Heard he switched up, you a trader. Soft serve like a waiter. Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Chandler gets caught with that punch. Moving to his left. Gaethje gets stung by that leg kick. Nice job by him defensively there. So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, big elbow. Gaethje gets hit with a kick.
The power of Chandler is a sight to behold, man. He's so dangerous, so strong physically, and he has so much belief in his strength and his ability to fight at a high pace that he won't slow down.
3 minutes. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
In the half guard.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Hands up! Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by Michael Chandler. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, perfect head kick there. 2 minutes now to go in round one. Big power shot there. And follows up with another one. Lands a big elbow there. Hands up. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Well, this striker has come out swinging early, and you know his style is based on thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Under a minute to go.
Good work, guys.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you.
Well, Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Now all in a quick... All right, so they cut.
takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, moving a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Look at the left hook. That's one of Justin's best shots.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed up. Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
Round two is underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of fun.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Chandler going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Single leg takedown. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Nice. Nicely done.
And now some separation.
20 seconds to go, round two. Changes levels.
Elbow deep takes it. What a high impact takedown that was.
Big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. And the horn sounds on round two. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are back for our third and final round. Strong hook lands. Gaethje's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from his head.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Chandler's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Blocks the shot. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, Gaethje's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Straight right hand, no good. Chandler's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them.
Another big takedown.
Nicely done. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
You gotta be very careful there.
What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital level tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his knee right. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
What a 15 minutes put forth.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early enough. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Well, it's about as appropriate a nickname as we have in MMA, the highlight Justin Gaethje, and he has found his range early tonight. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it. Oh, big elbow.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Another one. Oh, nice body shot. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook.
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, Diaz's cut on his cheek is... Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Ladies and gentlemen. UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Oh, man, the human highlight film, right? I know that's Dominique Wilkins, but this is MMA's version. Justin Gaethje, your winner by knockout tonight.
There's no one like him, J.A. I mean, there's no one like Gaethje. This guy is fun, he's exciting, and he's a die-on-his-shield type of guy. And in most instances, he's the guy that puts his opponent out. Tonight, once again, he does exactly that. Knockout victory for Justin Gaethje.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here she is, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion Amanda Nunes. Her chief corner, Dean Thomas, has prioritized a fast start here tonight. They believe Nunes can work off of the jab effectively, and let's see if she can put those head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very bad.
Big uppercut. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full on. Oh! Ooh, diving punch.
A beautiful leg.
Big elbow there, Lance. Man, these women are going to see their fan bases explode if this fight continues this way. What a beginning to this fight.
Right at the very start, John, these two ladies got right after.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Nice uppercut on the inside there. That cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast up. Take the ball. The night's over. Oh, landed some big shots, too. That was lightning fast, that right in.
That was it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout, and it's amazing to think back to people that tried to bury her after that loss to Juliana Pena. Look at her now, putting people away left and right yet again.
She's the GOAT. I mean, she is so good at what she does. She does a great job of finding her attacks, knowing when to go, and knowing how to finish fights. Amanda Nunes, once again, wins by knockout.
I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. Put it 100%. Yeah, the big into this paper. No, I'ma put in the labor. Steady just making me greater. Yeah, never needed motivation, just a little concentration. Here for the moment, grind for the night to the morning, pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. Taking no days off, back to work when the cameras is done. As hard as it gets, put in my name and submit. Put it 100%, put it 100%. Working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. My last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We're here in Anaheim, California at Honda Center tonight. A lot of UFC history and championship history inside this place.
It's so crazy how the UFC has blessed this arena with so many title fights. Ronda Rousey, Kane Brock, Kane Dos Santos, Lee Jones, Lee Stipe, Woodley, Cyborg. So many championships have been defended in this arena, and so many championships have changed hands in this arena. Tonight you get to step foot in what we can call Championship City for the UFC.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, good block there. Switch kick lands. The kick is there to the body. Continuing to invest in the body. Nice kick. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Oh, how many knees can one man take?
Now some separation from his first position.
2 minutes have gone by here, round one. Lands a big elbow there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space. Get finished.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And now a head kick to boot.
Oh! They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Overhand is true.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
There is a lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
That's why he's about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now we have to find him.
He might get the TKO here. Oh, Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early portions of the round, we'll see if Corey Sandhagen goes for a level change and tries to get into that grappling realm where he is just so talented, but he's got so many good long-range weapons on the feet as well. So you never really know which way Sandhagen is going to proceed. If our fighter meeting can be used as an indicator, he feels like the ground game is going to be his biggest advantage tonight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Cruz.
What a kick that one landed.
Oh, vintage stuff there. Nice combination of strikes by Cruz. Frantic pace early on to this one. Sandhagen gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Good stick.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combinations.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, overhand left, no good.
Oh, big elbow.
So just over 20 total strikes. And now landed for the all-time great Dominic Cruz.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Back and forth we go. Sandhagen's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Circling to his right. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Oh, nice kick. That was a big right hand, yeah.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show.
Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
He's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
15 seconds. Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's taking off.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, that is it for round one. All right, let us show you the highlights now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Hook to the head by Cruz. Big right hand there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice body kick.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that will land right on the spot.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
You can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to fight him. He got hurt again.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. Fighter lands a kick to the head now.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And
oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Side control. Cruz gets back up. 15 seconds to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
nice block.
Round 3 next. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be...
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. That shot is blocked by Cruz. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Cruz's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, that knee strike attempt blocked by Sandhagen. Heavy kick downstairs. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Oh, man! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
He's left with his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, and now you really are starting to see the damage inflicted by the opponent all over that left thigh.
These two guys are trading huge shots.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Sandhagen gets caught by that straight punch there. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes, he continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Huge shots there. Stop it every round.
Oh, my God.
How about it? So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early. Knee to the body. We'll see if he can finish. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
They're gonna stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Huge left hand.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, clean hook there. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. That knee might have landed there.
And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance. Oh, no.
All big ground strikes continue to land.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, big shots raining down. Topuria gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets... He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Big, big strikes continue to land.
Oh, my goodness.
Focus there again. What a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. I mean, geez Louise.
Taken down here by Ilia Topuria.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by...
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell, submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills. There, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's out at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Nice.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. That submission was tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good one.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully.
Pantoja's in half guard. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, an even better job to escape.
Creativity getting to that submission, but also creative defense in order to survive that submission.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's starting to pass it. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Both fighters throwing heat now. What a fight so far. Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Huge block there. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run. It's over.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And the other...
See it on the top of this mountain. I'm looking down, I can see that you're clouded. No, I don't wanna be above us. We're the top of this mountain above us. There's nothing up there except me, except me. There in your eyes when you see me. I look it straight in the eye and told her not to give it no pain.
You ready to fight? Ready.
I cannot remember a fight atmosphere quite like this as round one gets underway between Conor McGregor and Yair Rodriguez. The Mexicans might even be sounding.
Oh, it landed. He hurt him.
Gets back to his feet. Big elbow there, Lance.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
Oh, nice elbow.
Huge elbow hit. Big shots landed by him now. Whoa! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
But they really wanna be above us. Can they see it? I'm the top of this mountain. I'm looking down, I can see that you're clouded. Yeah, they don't wanna be above us. We're the top of this mountain above us. There's nothing up there except me.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round one getting underway here. We'll see what Ian Machado Gary can do to preserve that O in his loss column. His frame is going to provide a lot of challenges for most of the 170-pound fighters. More often than not, he'll be the taller man, he'll be the longer man, not just in terms of arm reach, but leg reach as well, and an obvious size discrepancy in this matchup here tonight.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, with authority the body. Oh, no feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Machado Gary's eye now closing up. He's hurt now. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Oh, my goodness.
Tags him with the uppercut. Ooh. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night.
He's very close to the finish here. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after.
I ain't just here for the moment. Grind for the night to the morning. Pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off. Back to work on the cameras. It's working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. Working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. Put it 100%.
I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all till my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath.
fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here featuring the American top team trained flyweight contender Alexandre Pantoja. Injuries limited him to just one appearance in 2020, but now he is back in a more regular competing cycle, and the results really speak for themselves. This man poses danger everywhere. The danger factor particularly high on the ground when it comes to his submission game, but if you sleep on him on the feet, he'll put you to sleep. Just ask Matt Schmidt. Oh, now lands a kick to the body.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Now he's back up.
Oh, so a nice job by the bottom fighter there to escape. Feet on the hips, and he was able to get up.
Yeah, he used that stacked guard to get back to his feet. The moment he got taken down, as his opponent was trying to create space to go to damage, he got his feet on the hips, kicked him right back off of him. Jiu-jitsu stand-up, right on his feet.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more.
Well, that is exactly how you turn defense into offense. Catches the kick and dumps him on the mat.
What a great job timing that kick, driving into his opponent and putting him on his back.
Pantoja is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Pantoja gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Oh, lands another hook.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together, is when guys struggle.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Pantoja's in half guard. Inside the close. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, working inside his opponent's. Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns in. Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, that's the end of the round, and Pantoja's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rose striking out the overeem, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay, unless your lip is hanging off, like we have seen sometimes. That is not that, but he's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I remember Robbie.
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God, I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember who it was, though.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one low? Here's the kick, blocked by bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over too soon.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. And look at the post on the opposite side.
Wow. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, nice kick. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up.
How about the action?
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
And now he's attempting choke.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks good. Oh, wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really coming to submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody...
Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he... Oh, he's hurt.
Big knee to the body. Both of them landing massive shots.
We might get a stoppage here. Pantoja's postured up in stacked guard. Could be trouble here. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep for the just digs into the bottom.
Shot every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
And a knee. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Back to the overhand now. That one's good. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yes.
And now a left. Oh,
He's hurting bad here.
well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Round one, a super fight of sorts here in the featherweight division. Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez. Holloway's not afraid to walk into the fire. But when you do that against a guy like Rodriguez, be careful.
It's very dangerous. As the Korean Zombie, he only needs a second. But Max Holloway, for all that he is, he's a pressure fighter, but he's still very, very smart. His toughness carries him through a lot of situations, but it's also massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out.
Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are going early.
Those guys came to fight.
Back to the feet. That'll do it. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
I'm about to take someone out. I'm about to take someone out. I'm about to take someone out.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm in hot demand, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. Paper, diamonds stretched up like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that made a new pair of gators.
Ready. Ready.
All right, here we go, folks. The noise in this arena is absolutely deafening as we get ready for the strawweights. They are Rose Namajunas and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And when people talk about the most memorable moments we've had in the booth, I would say top of the list, UFC 217, when Thug Rose broke through and beat Joanna for the belt.
You know, I was just thinking of that when you were talking about the moments, because I remember sitting there, and it was one of the greatest night of fights of all time. And I can't say for sure that that moment Rose Namajunas landed that shot that put Jędrzejczyk down wasn't the biggest. She was so sure of herself that she could get the job done at a time when Jędrzejczyk looked unbeatable. But for Joanna, it's all about getting back. You know, anyone that holds a grudge, you know it's this young lady. Tonight she intends to deal with Rose Namajunas in the most brutal way that she can imagine.
Well, Namajunas' eye appears to be closing up by the second. Low kick lands flush. Well, Jędrzejczyk in a really good striking groove here. Cattell Kubis, Mike Brown in her corner really like what they have seen here early out of the former strawweight queen. Big
Good shot lands for both guys.
Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see the strike power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. All right, she's in the north-south position.
Crowd pops as Jędrzejczyk gets back to her feet. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
Oh! Huge shots going on right here.
Just over 2 minutes.
Oh! Oh! This is crazy round of fighting.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those punches to try to knock her out this time. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, nice hook. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, big kick lands flush. All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's as smart as they come. You know, we always talk about her ability to beat up her opponents and find the best course of action, the best way to get a victory. She's done that tonight, recognized it early, and she has stayed on course.
Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. And on the other side, the Rose Namajunas.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut. Connection fire there. We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged. Well, that swelling is getting out of control. Referee calls in the ringside physician. This could be the end of the fight, DC.
It could be, because she's really struggling with the swelling. Her eyes are all beat up, and it's really taking a toll on how she's competing.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
Ready.
All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Well, she was a straight by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Oh, big left hook there. Able to block that one. Oh!
try to break away and face her opponent.
Well, Namajunas is an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Oh, big shots here. And there it is! Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked...
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here's the oncoming force at welterweight, Ian Machado. Gary getting ready for round one. A lot of different ways that he can attack in this particular matchup. He actually told us on Thursday he feels like his grappling might rule the day, but this man is a striker at heart. As well-rounded as he may be, gotta think that his long-range weapons are going to be a big part of the arsenal and the game plan here tonight. Right hook to the head, blocked. And that left hook landed on the button. Fast pace here in the early going. Such a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, nice right in. Caught the kick.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. And now some knees.
Oh, he's got his back. He needs to try to lift to return him to the mat, so then he can try to chase submission. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side. Oh, maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, big elbow.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Oh, nice.
Ian Machado, Gary's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively. Best head kick you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such a hustle. Uppercut.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Chimaev's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Len. All right, back to the stool, and he is...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. This crowd is going sick. Huge shot lands there, didn't he?
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, they're and how much more can he take? Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Shimaev's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts.
Oh, look at that. He can't even stand.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. It's a big knee. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
What a performance.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, the future, Ian Machado Gary!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour, and you got to think.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, ready to go with round 1. As usual, a lot of travel involved. Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best boxers in this division. But he doesn't discriminate, right? He has heard some people suggest that he can be taken down with relative ease. Della Maddalena is a worker. He has spent a lot of time working on his wrestling and his grappling because in this loaded welterweight division, there are a lot of good wrestlers and a lot of guys, because of JDM's boxing prowess, are going to be looking to take this man to the floor.
Big punches.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
So more output, at least in the early going. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
His misses are entertaining. All right, good job by him.
Pressing here.
Back to the feet now. 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it. Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, huge left. Just out of range with the big right hand. Ian Machado, Gary's note. Oh, my God! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
I got blood on my face. If I take someone out, I'm about to take someone out. I'm about to take someone out.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. Like a table, I love me a snake in the grass. Cause I need a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pile up the cheese like a grater. Heard he switched up to a trader. Soft serve like a waiter. Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, every mixed martial arts round begins on the feet, and Justin Gaethje has no problem with that. He is an outstanding striker and truly one of the more violent men or women on this roster, top to bottom. Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter ready to go here in the early portions of this round.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, what a kick. Gaethje's shin getting tested early. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Try to establish that jab. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook. His opponent on skates.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
Big knee there to the chest. All right, so an opportunity goes by the board.
Oh, now he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that...
All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromise...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje, as we get this early round underway. He believes he has a decided strike. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Gaethje's eye is almost swollen shut. How about these two going at it?
Now we're going.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but he would not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
Let's get back out here and work on that cut. Deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. The cut you open good. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him. I need you to go back out there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Justin Gaethje.
What a fight! What a fight!
I ain't just here for the moment. Grind for the night to the morning. Pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off. Back to work when the cameras is done. As hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put in 100%. Put in 100%. Working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put in 100%. Put in 100%. Put in 100%.
My last breath, my last breath, my last breath. I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. My last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all.
Put in 100%. Yeah. Yeah, never needed motivation. Just a little
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go at the start of round 1, and all eyes are on the long-range weaponry of one Ian Machado Gary. He said to us in the fight, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seats. These guys are getting after it.
Oh, big left hand. Well, block that punch. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Somehow, his opponent's still up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up. Massive shot lands. It's over. Fight's done.
Way to get that KO, dude. Yeah.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work.
I ain't just here for the moment. Grind for the night to the morning. Pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off. Back to work when the cameras is done. As hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put in 100%.
I'm staying here till my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me until my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. My last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all.
Put it 100%. Yeah, wake up and get to this paper. No, I'ma put in the labor.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh, she landed a huge knee to the head. All right, so the Muay Thai marauder, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, off to a pretty good start here tonight with her hands, DC.
She's got great hands. She's so fast and she's so tall that she throws her punches in combination. But don't be surprised if behind this beautiful jab and this 1-2 that Joanna throws, you don't get caught with a leg kick on the wall.
Huge shot by her right over the top. In a world of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Oh!
Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling, they are brawling. Somebody's going to go down.
I mean, somebody has to go to sleep. This is impossible a pace to keep.
And you do really well. What is it going to take to break someone like Jędrzejczyk? They can take her down, knock her down, and still fresh as a daisy. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big. Beautiful placement on that fine knee.
She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry, because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, big elbow.
Another good stick to the head.
Jędrzejczyk's eye is starting to swell shut. 45 seconds remain in the round. Tags her with the uppercut. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Final seconds of the round.
Oh, nice elbow.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Nice right hand there from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right? That's
Telling
call
you.
herself the boogie woman. She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state that allowed her to become the longest reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fight. Connection fire there. We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Jędrzejczyk's uppercut is blocked.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And the pressure just never stops coming. All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. Oh, she's got to keep pressing now. Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. Jandiroba's eye.
Look at it.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, pausing the action here, and yes, the referee will call on the doctor. Her eye is essentially swollen shut at this point.
It's closed. She cannot see. She cannot find her opponent. How do you fight when you can't see out of one eye?
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Good work, come on.
She did not miss that.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And
that'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
What a result in Rio, a stunner.
Holy.
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her as she gets the TKO here tonight. And this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So here he is, the youngest champion in UFC history. Another massive spot for Johnny Bones Jones. We'll see. Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pit to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Nice team kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but doesn't seem fun.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it! John Jones, the winner by submission. No, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the fence, I'm behind the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds stretched up like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pile up the jeans like a grader. Heard he switched up, you a trader. Soft serve like a waiter. Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm behind the man, get the cash.
ready to fight? You ready?
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back in UFC 166. Remember Rogan?
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, and tonight that one landed right on the spot. That's some power there.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're...
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Side control now. They're both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Wow, what a fight!
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good. Gets him to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, and this guy has very bad movement.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Back to his feet. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
We'll do it! Alex Pineda with one of the greatest knockouts you will see!
Oh, boy!
I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. If I take someone out, I'm up to take someone out, I'm up to take someone out.
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds are still like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pile up the cheese like a grater. Heard he switched up, you a plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways.
If I take someone out, I'm up to take
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Israel Adesanya, Alex Pineda. I don't have to tell much of this fan base, Daniel, that in kickboxing,
Oh, that's big. Another massive bicycle land.
all right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense.
He did a great job of turning it. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Gotta be careful here.
Adesanya's in half guard. to his feet. Good sign for him there. Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope. I aim and fire. The accuracy is just... That's the top, and now his opponent in a world drop.
Beautiful leverage change. Make him think he's going over, but right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, nice.
Israel Adesanya is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Let's work. Come on, let's stand up. Let's work.
Somehow he gets out.
Well, he had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Adesanya's in half guard now. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. And no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. We don't need too many more. Archer, there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Adesanya.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Let's go.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Alex Pereira gets caught by the straight punch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job at blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
All right, so he's... Big shot there, DC, and one more of those. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Center in Newark, New Jersey. I'm told sports gambling is legal here, and we got a good UFC fight night.
Oh, wow. Sports gambling is legal. John, you're right where you want to be. You're salivating. You'll call it the fight. Hurt bad.
That is it!
Holy smokes.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO, Alex Herrera!
All right, so another highlight for the real Alex Pereira, your winner by TKO.
He got him hurt, and when he found his...
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round one action, and all eyes are on Poatan Alex Pereira. So many layers to his striking game, but you can argue chief among them in terms of his weapons, those calf kicks. He uses that weapon early on in fights, so certainly... I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head.
Adele's cheek looks like it's...
He's done. He's done.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to...
You ready to fight? Ready? Good.
All right, so we get another look at John Bones Jones here tonight. He immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see if he goes to the striking here early. We know he can also grapple with the best of them, but an obvious reach advantage yet again for John Bones Jones tonight. 84.5 inches in reach, something that is very difficult for opponents to counter. Here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Oh, inside kick.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Oh, it's a huge knee to the body. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Midway through round one. Back and forth we go.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, a huge block there. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks. And you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Violent strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Wow, what a kick. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Pereira. And that one certainly found the target. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Jones is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first fight.
Pretty good first fight. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Big land there. But his eye is closing up.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Oh, nice inside leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks. The fighters separate.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch on. Time Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. Well, missed on that one. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it looking high, and now he's got hurt bad. Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to his feet. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Trying to finish this fight. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out. Great block there.
Jones's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. 20 seconds to go, round two. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Two rounds in the books. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous two rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effect.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Jones's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Oh, nice.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that button mashing did you no good. You wasted your energy. You wasted your time. Now it's just a matter of when your opponent decides to finish. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Jones gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight.
This is big. That's big. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching that.
Oh, man. they see it on the top of this mountain. I'm looking down, I can see that you're clouded. No, I don't wanna be above us. We're the top of. There's nothing up there except me, except me. There in your eyes when you see me. I look fear straight in the eye and told them not to
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go with live action here from Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. This has become a destination for fighters across the UFC and an opportunity for several of our best to showcase their skills here tonight.
It's just everything about the environment here. I remember coming for Holloway versus Cater, the first event at Etihad. Max Shut put on a masterpiece. This place has become a hotspot for mixed martial arts.
Oh, man, shin to the dome. Shades of Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Ai. I'm not sure how many more head kicks her opponent can take here, DC.
She cannot take many more of these head kicks. The way she is setting it up is very beautiful. Nice mixing of the targets and having a confidence about herself to throw and land that kick with so much force.
Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Oh, nice jab by Fury. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, nice hook there by Yeon Jaichek.
Nice.
Oh, huge right hand. Well, you got to think at some point these hooks are going to start to take their toll. Another one landed there flush by Yeon Jaichek. Yours cut, folks. Nasty. Oh!
Oh, good knee.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she... Oh! Oh, nice right hand.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Fury. Lands to the body. Fury's eye is closing up. Another nice kick by her there, and as a lot of fighters will say, no pad on the foot.
No pad on the foot and no shin guards to protect you. She is blasting her opponent right now.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it.
Great job blocking that shot. Jab is on point right now. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
45 seconds to go here in round one. Thirty seconds to go. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Joanna Yeon Jaichek. Good combination by Yeon Jaichek. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
That left was
I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round. And
You ready to fight? You ready?
second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going to the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Now these two women separate from the clinch. All right, so some adversity for her here. Knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, practice the face so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
That's it! Holy smokes! What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the UFC is the leader in combat sports because they put the fights that fans want to see together. To that end, they have locked the door behind Khamzat Chimaev and Poatan Alex Pereira.
You know, when Alex Pereira was the champion, Khamzat spoke about him being able to dominate him. Now he has the opportunity to prove that. Pereira is a monster. He has tremendous striking. He has a championship mentality now after wearing that championship, after wearing that title. It'll be on Chimaev, though, to remind him right away.
That has got to feel good!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, no surprise, the Scotiabank Arena packed to the nines. These Canadians just have an insatiable appetite for it.
Every time there's a fight in the north, the arena is completely full. And tonight, you see the same thing. I cannot wait for a great fight.
And they are exchanging leather early. That's a big hook. Oh, beautiful combination. Well, she is putting it all together here tonight as she secures the takedown here. And the reason she was able to take her down is because she caught the leg and immediately went for the level change. Nicely done there.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Frantic pace early on to this one. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now...
Man, look at her handwork there. Beautiful straight punch. And now her opponent's going at her.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Mueller's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, another one.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, body shot. Oh. She's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Oh!
She's getting up. Yep. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, ankle pick to get this fight down. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can... Mueller's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finishing this fight. She has done a great job of setting up the attacks that hurt her opponent. She just not has been able to put them out.
So to being a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best men in the world. His nose is cut, it is mangled, it probably... Our referee's going to step in here, and you got to think they're going to call on the doctor to look at her nose that looks nothing like it did yesterday at the weigh.
Well, the problem is she's blowing through the nose.
Yeah.
Her mouth is wide open, so now it's starting to swell. She's really struggling.
Yeah, the visual's not great, but the doctor, it appears, is going to allow her to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round one. A special feeling in the air as Valentina Shevchenko gets back on the proving ground here tonight. She has said, and I quote, "This is as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This will be it."
Body shot. Massive strike. Great attempt. Great attack. And it landed perfectly for her.
Oh, and there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, things are getting interesting.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Big right hand for Valentina Shevchenko lands early. Whipped on the uppercut there. Yours nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Oh, Shevchenko with a beautiful 1-2 there. Now we'll see if she... Oh! Back to the feet! Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling.
Oh! Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Well, she's trying to find the range, but I don't know if it's a cardio issue or what, but she...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of it.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against...
All right, well, the referee's going to step in here, and Daniel, I'm not sure he had any other choice, just given all the blood she's dealing with from that nose.
Yeah, she's having a hard time with all the blood, making it very difficult for her to breathe. Her mouth is wide open right now, but she is still determined to get a victory.
You got to wave it off, right? Somebody's daughter out there. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.